Sunny D here. I don't know if you can hear me very well. I'm just out on my walk after I took my son to the school bus stop, and just wanted to give you an idea of the snow. I'm glad that my glasses aren't fogging up, because usually that happens. And also, I just found some really alarming news about my son, and I'm really upset about it, and I don't really know how to approach it, because kids at this age, my son being 6, doesn't really tell me much about what's going on with his schoolmates. He's kind of a timid kid, and one of the other moms at the bus stop told me that one of their kids had reported to her that my son yesterday had his hat taken from other older kids at the school, and then they proceeded to pelt him with snowballs. I am furious. He's a smaller kid, so and he's only 6, so that really upsets me that this kind of stuff is already happening. I am so mad. So I'm gonna talk to the school. His teacher never told me anything. Nobody has told me anything other than this mom at the bus stop that knows my son through her daughter. I just hope that this is not a beginning of something, because he's a very kind boy, shy. I'm thinking about putting him in judo so he can get up his confidence, and also so he can defend himself. Not necessarily by violence per se, but that he can just learn how to defend himself. Because as a 6-year-old boy, that's crazy that he has to do that. This is not what my vlog was going to be about. I was just going to talk to you about the winter and, the fun snow and the fun hats you get to wear. I'm actually thinking about also getting a snowsuit so I can play outside with my kids. But that vlog was squashed due to this information. So I'm just trying to calm down. I have to stay calm when I call the school, because apparently my friend's daughter, somebody who reported that my son got, that happened. They got this gotcha paper thing saying, "Oh, good for reporting," but they don't tell the parents. My particular son's teacher has this rule, I guess she had bad experiences before in this tech world where she doesn't like to text the parents, so she has the students write in their agenda book in their handwriting what things are happening, which is ridiculous because he can hardly write. I mean, he can write his name, yeah, but sometimes it's very illegible. So I've had a couple discussions with her, and everything seemed fine. But now I come out and find out that he's being bullied. This is not okay. So anyway, I'm gonna get my coffee. That will make me feel better for a minute. And then I'm gonna call the school. And they're not gonna hear a very happy person, because this is not cool. And there's supposed to be zero tolerance. I'll be back and I'll show you my coffee. Okay, so I have my coffee. So now I need to calm down, call the school, and figure what is going on. Sunny day out. And my glasses are fogged up. This is a common occurrence from coming in and out of an area. Oh, brutal. I would wear contacts, but my eyes get dried out really fast now, and I would get surgery, but I'm kind of terrified of it. Ugh. So I have to use this. I got these really good things from Norwex that clean your glasses. Ugh. I'm so furious about my kid. I mean... this is an add-on to the conversation I was talking about earlier about Aiden being bullied. And it's kind of a wake-up call for our parents. And just to be aware of how you affect your small people, your children, because it's happening at a young age. Your words, your actions trickle down to how your children act. And I know we can't always see what our kids are doing when they're in school especially, but know that that's impactful and to who those kids become at an older age. Because I shouldn't have to be dealing with this for my child at 6 years old. For an older kid to be picked on, an older kid to pick on a younger child, that is so cowardly. They can't, they take out their anger on children smaller than them. That shouldn't be happening. And on top of that, usually they're told, oh, you better not say anything, or you're gonna get worse trouble. So the kids are scared to say something. Because I just talked to the school and they said, oh, well, they need to tell us when something's happening. Well, maybe they're too afraid to say something. I still need to talk to the teacher about the situation. But as parents, you really need to pull up your freaking pants, you guys. Because this is affecting my kids. What your kids, your older kids are doing are affecting my kids. Young, 6 years old. And it makes me wonder how, their parents' lives. I mean, this is not, yes, the kids are responsible, but the parents are also responsible for how you're being treated, how they grow up. Man up. Do the right thing. Teach people respect. Teach your kids respect and be kind. What the heck? Grade 1? I mean, in grade 4, it wasn't great for me, but grade 1? I was just notified that it's happening in kindergarten now. Kindergarten. That should make you furious. Furious. Anyway, there'll be more to come. Bet my words. It's not going to be pleasant. Okay, I just heard back from the teacher. And she just said that she doesn't want to make a big deal out of it because she doesn't know if the information's true. But she will keep an eye on the situation. She does have a note that it happened. She doesn't want Aiden to know because it might upset him. But she will definitely keep an eye. She did just talk to Aiden, and he said, oh yeah, it was fun. But Aiden's kind of innocent, and so he might have not known the intent of the kid that had done that. So I'm going to talk to him again, but the teachers are going to be watching him. He will be playing closer to where someone will be watching, so we can see if anything else happens or escalates. Because I don't want anything further to happen if this bully, if he exists, thinks he told on him, because it was me who told people that this was going on. Anyway, I'm going to be keeping a tight watch on what's happening. I will be putting Aiden in judo because I think that would be a good idea. It'd be good for defense and respecting people and just having maybe some confidence, because he's kind of quiet and Anyway, I don't know. I feel like she thinks it's not a big deal, but it is. And so, I don't know. I'm just hoping this doesn't escalate further. But that's what's happening. I'm going to talk to Aiden again. It's about 11:30 a.m. So it will be a couple hours still. But yeah, this is not anything to play around with. Unfortunately, with the he said, she said, it could be dramatic, you know, there could be drama involved. It might have been something that might have not even occurred, but I don't know why a parent would tell me that. Like, why would a parent bring it up if it wasn't a concerning issue? So that's why I am definitely going to keep an eye on this, because I do not tolerate bullies, even if they're kids, because nowadays kids are getting, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I feel like maybe I'm oblivious. Maybe it did occur. Well, I mean, it obviously did occur in the past, but when I was young, I felt like it wasn't this bad, but maybe I was just naive and I don't know. I'm definitely observant, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye, and I definitely will be. There's a reason why I'm protective of Aiden and my kids, and this is a perfect example. People like to say helicopter cop, helicopter moms and parents and everything, and like that, you know, you should let them, you know, get into trouble and do this kind of stuff. And I'm like, sure, but this kind of stuff can be prevented, and I don't think there's anything wrong with me protecting my kids, especially with this kind of thing, with an ideology of how people are to other people. I think it's a good thing to be a kind person, and to, especially in a world of a lot of hate, we should definitely not enforce, but instill those values in our children, even if you're not religious. I mean, like, putting religion aside, just being a human, like a common, like I'm at a loss for words, decent human being. You don't have to be religious. You can just be kind. It's not hard. It's very easy. If you see someone struggling, help them. And that goes for adults too. If you see somebody that might be having a bad day, you know, maybe help them. Say something nice, say something kind. You know, something small can really make someone's day and can turn their life around. You never know. Times are really hard right now, okay? And so things like this, we should definitely stand up for it and not tolerate it. So, with that being said, hopefully I won't have any future videos about this, but I won't stand for this nonsense. And yep. All right. Talk to you later.